it as if it were yesterday. I had just bought a new yacht, and I was eager to take it for a ride, so I took it out to sea. I remember it as if it were yesterday. I had just bought a new yacht, and I was eager to take it for a ride, so I took it out to sea. In my excitement, I didn't really pay attention to where I was going, and I got into a storm. The storm drove me off course. All of a sudden, a bolt of lightning struck the boat and caused a fire. The fire spread so quickly I couldn't do anything to stop it, and soon it reached the fuel cans, and it caused an explosion that shattered my boat into 1,000 pieces, and it threw me off board, drifting.
Alright guys, hello and welcome to my Stranded 2 LP. Now, okay, so that was your first diary entry to give you the controls and stuff like that, all that wonderful stuff. Oops, fail. But, what you saw was me not speaking during the intro to the game's adventure mode. Because this actually has a plot to it, and, oop, voice crack. Fail. But anyway, the plot part of this game is really nice, and quite frankly, wouldn't bore you to death. And you know what? Boring the viewers is just not. I don't know. I just don't think that's ethical. It's just not right. You know what? It's just not right. You should be kinder to your viewers. For all of you people out there who have been mistreated, I feel sorry for you. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm looting the barrels, crates, etc. deep from the bowels of my ship when it blew up into a gazillion pieces. And I'm just picking up some stuff. And 1 second. Alright, I am back. Sorry for all that interruption stuff. But I had to check the audio quality, and I believe you will notice that it is changed. And I'm sorry if you guys can't hear the sound effects or anything. I'm still trying to get that perfect. And if I know anything about LPs, it's that people prefer to hear me talking than the sound of waves hitting the shore. And so I've decided to honor that request, which has always been there. You know, even though this is only the first video. And that's that. And I almost epic failed. That never happened. But anyway, I'm just gonna move inland where it's a little safer from stuff, sharks, piranhas, etc. And I am right here, and I just figured out that green group, as intelligent as I am. So I just broke it, and it has an aura of awesomeness that shines in a bright yellow color whenever it breaks. It's really kind of cool. And it also drops these little sheets, which I can use to make, if I'm correct, bread, cookies, all sorts of stuff, but especially breads, cookies, and regrowing this stuff. And it's going to be really helpful in the future, so I'm going to try to dig up as much of it as humanly possible. And, just so you guys do know, this is not a completely vanilla game. There are some slight adaptations done to make this LP more interesting. And, I believe this is one of the very few LPs of this game. If I'm wrong, well, that's too bad. But, anyway, this game is really old. It's a German game, and it's translated to English, so it's not exactly perfect on that level. But, forgot what I was gonna say. But anyway, I'm going to find a suitable house, and I will show you guys how that works. Alright, I was talking about mods. So what I did was I changed it so the buildings took a little less time to build, and, okay, never mind then. So, I made it so it took a little less for some of the buildings, and it took a little less to gain skill. But other than that, I've left the game much like it is. So I haven't really changed it too much, but I've changed it enough so that it will make a difference in terms of the elk. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to attack this tree and grab some branches. And, a lot like other games similar to this type, you can combine tools.
Brilliant.
And with a hammer, fail, I can build buildings. And with amazing buildings, I can also... 1 minute, I'm trying to find a green zone. Means I can actually build the blasted thing. Ugh, just drew somewhere else. The worst part is that you can build them pretty much anywhere, it's just annoying. Blech.
Let's get
So
with
there's
the
the
building.
site. So I'm gonna try to grab some leaves and branches, which I can further use to be awesome. And quite frankly, they're gonna be useful later on. So I'm just gonna take all that. All I'm picking up are bottom, which is kind of sad because I don't really need them. I'm gonna need them in later conventions, not now. Now they're fairly useful. All practical. On the other hand, this is a perfect source of food. Food and meat. Which is just what I need at this point. So I'm also gonna go and look out for some new materials, such as iron, which is up on that hill, and I believe cotton is around here somewhere. So I'm gonna go hunting for that, and there are some mushrooms, poison mushrooms. And the reason I know where all this stuff is because I've played this a lot, trying to get LPs to work, and it's being screwed up, and all leading to various stupid annoyances. But that I will not address that as to bore you guys so far out of your mind that you will cease to exist. But that's a parrot's nest, just saying. And that's a really big hill I've never seen before, which is really weird. I've been almost everywhere. And I've never seen this huge hill before. I feel like some sort of moron for never being before. I'm looking out for stuff like coconut palms. That's going to be very, very useful later in the game. Because, fruit are an essential to getting easy food. And in this game, you do have a food bar. And I put that in quotes because it's kind of something that you need to depend on. You need food, water, and rest. And if you don't get that, your health drains until you die. And just so you guys know, that is a bad thing, not a good thing. And if I'm correct, the sun is setting. And unlike in fantasy style games, this does not have emo creatures rising from the dark and chasing you. Instead, it just has lions and raptors, which spawn at night, but don't attack you unless you're right next to them. And, the spawning doesn't make a difference, just whenever you go to sleep, they spawn. There's really nothing else I can say about that in particular. But, I'm going to try to make a fishing rod. And with the fishing rod, I can reel in a few catches. That's weird. I need a bendable branch. So we put these two together. And then we put, whoops, not this. And then we put these together. And now we have a choice between a fishing rod and a bow. I'm going to select the safe option.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I will click it again, use, and now I can grab a fishing rod. And I can still bash cotton with a fishing rod, so don't worry. Now I'm going to try to reel in the catch of the day. And it's going to be easy, because there's a giant fish right there. And I'm just going to wait a little till I catch them. And this is really, really useful, because, without it, I would be in big trouble. And I've actually been missing out on a lot of things. And I'm gonna take damage in the morning because I don't have a shelter. And I really need a shelter, because if I don't get one, I'm going to die. Or suffer immensely. So I'm gonna figure out what to do. But I'm gonna spend a lot of the night probably gathering resources, because that shelter is very, very important. It's crucial, because you take damage if you don't sleep in a sheltered spot for rain, etc. reasons. Which can get kind of annoying. But it's not too far away from getting work. So I need 7 more branches and one heck of a lot more leaves. So I'm gonna attack these weird bushy things until I get something. So I got some branches, some leaves, but not really something satisfactory. I'm gonna try to get one of these. I'm kind of worried because if I don't get my rest soon, I'm going to start taking huge amounts of damage, and I will die instantaneously. Well, not instantaneously, but at a very fast speed. And my doom is at hand. So I need to get 17 leaves and 4 branches. Well, there goes 4 branches. I need 17 leaves. So I'm gonna go back there and fill out these remaining branches. As you can see, my green and purple bars are raising fairly high. The purple bar is my rest bar, and the green one is my food bar. For now, I have 4 meats, so I can eat one of them. And get a fairly good kick at my health. As in, healing. But, I still have to get leaves, and without them, I'm in big trouble. I need a lot more. If you notice, I've been taking slower strokes when I have my hammer equipped, etc. And it's kind of cool how they have the differences measured like that. They have all sorts of amazing things to do, and it's really, really easy to mod. So, if you are a beginner at anything, it's really easy to mod because it's all in Notepad. And you can't really screw it up unless you're well. You can screw up, it's just not very easy. And I have to say, that's not very easy to screw up. The only thing I dislike about this game is definitely the visibility at night. It's just crap. Whereas in Minecraft, it's I'm just using Minecraft as an example. It's much clearer quality, as in the graphics are terrible, but the visibility is better. So I finally built this blasted shelter. So I'm gonna go to sleep under it. And see, I'm a little more protected, as much stupidness as that is. I actually was a little bit protected in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to this and take a drink. Because I'm awesome that way. And the next thing I'm gonna build is probably gonna be a fire pit. But first, I'm gonna do a little test run. So I will see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I hope you're happy watching my very first episode of Stranded 2, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.